So guys, welcome to Up and Under, the very first episode that you know is going to be used to vote me in. Today I have two special guests that have already introduced themselves. And we're going to talk about sports today, vibes and sports. So Frank, tell us about the sport you play.
What's up, guys? My name is Kakula Frank, Namilyango from 6. I play rugby. Yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Leticia. I'm so excited to be here. I'm in Form 6 back. I play basketball. Yes, believe it. I play basketball. And
Does she look like she plays basketball?
I do.
Why do you play rugby? Why? Of all sports, rugby you chose in Namilyango. Is it the school you've been in or something?
Namilyango.
Oh, it's a women.
Obviously, there are so many things I would say. First of all, the school. Rugby is like a backbone. It's engraved in the DNA of...
It's like Chitende and football.
Of the school. So obviously, most of us tend to go there. And it's a single-sex school, so I won't lie. The girls factor us to come in. So we play for the girls also.
Play for the girls.
Yeah.
So Leticia,
Yes, please.
would you want to date a man who plays rugby?
No.
Why? Are they like the big guys? Are you girls like guys who are mugged and all that?
Anyway, I wouldn't mind.
You don't mind?
Actually, but my friends, let me speak for them. They would really
On their
want to.
behalf.
They would want to.
They want to.
Yes.
So how do you play basketball?
I do.
A male-dominated sport
Exactly.
that requires aggressiveness and all that. Why did you opt for basketball?
First of all, the aggressiveness is a stereotype.
Yeah.
I believe if the game is played with skill and speed, there's no aggression really. Just having a clean match and fun. Yeah, but you were asking?
So Frank, you watch a basketball game.
Yeah.
She's saying that you didn't have aggression.
I know there's a lot of aggression in basketball.
First, tell us about basketball also. I think you're well versed, or you're so confident you didn't have aggression and all.
The only thing you can say about basketball I do, maybe in my daily life I tend to shoot shots here and there, but
Shooting
other
shots?
than that,
Which shooting shots are you talking about?
you know,
Shooting basketball shots or
both shots.
your hand?
What is the other shot?
He'll tell you the other shot.
Tell your friends who want rugby players.
So, are there any pre-game rituals you guys carry out? Like, rituals you guys carry out before you play any game?
For us, normally it's team talk, and then we also pray. Like we have this for cheerleading. We have like
Basic.
yes.
Cheerleaders, they
Cheerleaders,
come dance.
Yes.
What?
And by the way, we also have some nice hype songs.
Can you give us one? I think both of you can give us one.
When someone has made a basket, when someone misses a basket, or if the other team makes a shot, somebody like, it's okay, it's alright. Yeah.
Like, calming your guys down, like, relax, man, we got this.
Yes. So there are many.
Frank,
Man, the
I
song,
know about rugby, there are very many. But I did
very
sing for me
many.
today.
It's very
You have a
long.
nice voice, eh? You sing, you have time. You have time.
Obviously, most times when we're going to play, there's that quote where they say all men are equal, but
Rugby players, huh?
we tend to always show people that Namilyango is around. So there's that song, everywhere we go, people raise that. She knows it even.
She even knows it.
Because we sing it for our school.
People raise
I
that
thought you
skills,
are a fan of the anchors. I wouldn't be like,
It's not bad. You don't blame us, sincerely. Who wouldn't?
Yongonians,
Sincerely.
the anchors.
No one wouldn't.
So, can you tell us about your rivalry with Smacks? Like, there's some rivalry, some rugby rivalry there. And as we're discussing, you told me some name that you called a Smackis. I don't want to mention it. I think he'll mention it himself, Mr. Producer. So,
the Smackis, it's a name we have baptized and they have come to agree with it.
they agreed with it. They're not okay.
Yeah, they have never seen them complain. They are well known weavers. It used to be bean weavers, but I don't know. They tend
Like bean weavers, so now just
it's just
cut the
weavers. I think
beans.
they cut off. They are now white.
Just weavers.
They know
Why?
what they want. Yeah.
Is it beef because of girls or something?
No, I don't know how to explain it. It's like
But they're just weavers, okay.
it's like that child who thinks he's now a man. It's very hard, but very pitiful on our side,
How did you react after you heard that Smackis are called weavers?
I was hurt.
You were
Smack,
hurt.
I love you.
So you love smack. So you hate Ngonians.
I hate Ngonians.
What did they do to you?
Actually, I don't, because I don't know what they did to me.
All I can say, we left her speechless. That's all we can say. We left them speechless.
So I want to ask again before I come back to you, Frank. Sorry.
Yes.
So Sosh. Let's talk Sosh. Now your school has not had Sosh in a minute, yeah?
Yes,
So let's imagine Angonian, like Frank walked up to you, he plays rugby and wants to
If it's
ask you
not
out on
Frank,
Sosh.
if it's not Frank,
Frank, you're hated. Who's your uncle's captain?
It's called Otala John Xavier.
Otala.
Yeah.
So let's say Otala John Xavier walks up to you and is like, Leticia, I want to ask you out on Sosh. Like, for example, you guys having Sosh or something. What would you
not
consider?
even in the example would we have Sosh, but continue.
So you have a date already, but Otala has come to you to ask you out. He plays rugby, he's Angonian captain. Would he shock that guy who had already asked you out? Is he capable?
Man, I'm a loyal chick.
You're loyal.
Namagunga is loyal, man. If you already have someone, even if who comes, even if it's LeBron, the
Nothing.
decision is made.
So he would not
Yeah.
touch you in any way.
Eh.
He would not move you.
No, man. No.
I'll have to say. So Frank, what's that moment you had in rugby that embarrassed you? Like your most embarrassing moment? That time when everybody booed, boo, or everybody laughed at you on the field.
Obviously, the most for me it's losing to Smack, the Weavers, in 2019.
The boys who act like men
Yeah, the boys who want to act.
want to.
Like yeah, it was our most embarrassing moment.
What's your most embarrassing moment in basketball?
Most embarrassing. I have very many of those.
Please
But,
share.
yeah. But you know, when you're playing basketball, you know,
Yeah.
we're not all in the same class, eh? Yeah, but then like there's a time I was playing with another school, and a kiddo, like
Akido.
a Form 2, eh? The time when S5.
Yeah.
Like a Form 2, yeah, managed to take the ball away from me.
Wow.
Yes, it's really
No ankle
embarrassing.
breakers or anything.
No, it was not Kawa.
It was not Kawa.
Yeah.
That was your reaction when Namilyango lost to Smack in the rugby games.
I felt sorry for Frank and his friends.
Why would you feel sorry? Did you like hit him up and motivate him and you're like, bro, you
Frank
know,
doesn't reply mail. And
he doesn't. So is these days you send mail continuous and then respond.
Yes, I'm told. I've not sent him mail before, but
But-
people who send him mail tell me he doesn't reply mail.
Frank, what's the issue? Why don't you respond to mail?
I'm a good boy. Mommy sent me to read.
These are confessions I'm here.
No, I just don't focus on
If
my.
there's anyone who Frank has not responded to, please, in the comment section, just respond. What happened? Why did you send him? Because he says that his mom sent him to read books. So wait and see. So, Frank,
Yes,
can I ask you another question?
go ahead.
Do you want it to be rugby related or basketball related?
It's your show.
You know, you have an option now.
Let me take rugby what I know.
But now I'll deviate. I'm going to ask you a basketball question. I want you to list for me 5 basketball players and give me 2 rules, 2 basketball rules. And she'll do the same for rugby, I guess.
Number 1, I would go with everyone we all know as at the show, Leticia.
Yes.
LeBron, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant.
Yeah? One more.
One more. Let me see. I think I'll.
How can't you mention legends, Kobe, Michael Jordan, and all that? Leticia.
Yes, please.
5 basketball players and no, he didn't give us rules, please.
Rules?
First give us 2 basketball rules.
One is backcourt, like once you cross the half,
Yeah.
you can't go back. Then is it up and under, where you can't?
Because the show is called Up and Under, you think it's a rule,
It's the show, but yeah, up and under, where you know, like When you jump, you have to take the shot or pass the ball.
It's called up and down, right?
Up and down. Hey, they changed the rules. I didn't know.
Yeah, they changed the rules. So,
Yeah.
5 rugby players who you know.
I'll begin with these two. I know Frank, I know Harte, and yeah, and others. Normally when I go for rugby matches.
And others.
And others.
Who are those 3
There is
people?
Evans and there is Kakula. Yeah.
I thought you already mentioned Kakula, Evans, Frank. Anyway, so 2 rules that
Two
you go
rules,
with.
no?
Yeah.
The truth is, when I go for rugby matches, I'm going to watch Kakula and friends. I don't know, man. I don't know anything. I just go to look nice and see those who are playing.
And see those nice big rugby boys.
Yes, I have nothing. I have nothing. Actually, just tell me the amount of money. Once I pay, I can't tell you.
Okay, Frank,
Yes.
can you tell us about teamwork? I've gone to watch games in Namilyango, and I've seen some, like, you guys have teamwork. Your coach stands in the middle, and if he walks, you guys follow him. And tell us how that has helped you guys with teamwork.
We have to bond, obviously. Before the games, it's always good for us to practice so that we play as one
Yeah.
to ensure proper working of it. It's like oil in the machine, you know. It has to be well so that it does its work effectively.
You're becoming a quote creator now.
No. It's just that I have a good coach.
Oiling a machine. Okay, anything else you want to say about teamwork?
I think every sport basically needs teamwork.
Oh. So, Leticia, have you watched any game of Namilyango playing?
Basketball, yes.
Okay, I watched a rugby game whereby their coach stands in the middle. They make a circle around him. Then if he moves forward, they all like move with him, but in the circle.
You'll be shocked that that's the case with basketball too.
It's the same thing.
Because I used to watch basketball during the Chiveru times,
Yes.
and it was really nice.
Yeah.
First of all, they would have team talk. You know
Yeah.
how like you go for a certain match and then like during the free period, like
Yes.
you can interact with other teams.
Yes.
These guys would have team talk the whole day. The whole day when they're not having matches. Yeah, they would not like you get. So I like the teamwork.
Yeah.
And also they don't get offended if someone is benched. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Talking about being benched, have you been benched before?
a lot of time.
A lot.
Yeah.
How did you feel after being benched?
I don't mind it.
Did you be like, there's someone now better than me?
No. I don't
Anything
mind
like
it.
that?
Number one, I'm a short-time player. I can't play throughout the whole match.
You're not fit.
No, I am.
Peak.
I'm
They can't play for long.
no, it's
Innit?
just that I'm a short-time person. Like I'm
Yeah.
productive for a short time, yeah, and I would want to rest, and I wouldn't mind being benched. Actually, I can even ask for a time out, and yeah, someone else comes in. Yeah.
Mr. Frank, how many times have you been benched?
I can't count.
Very many. How did you
Not
feel?
very many. There are few, but I just can't recall anyway.
How did you feel after being benched? Like, how do you feel when you're benched? You're seeing people are playing and all that.
It's not a good feeling, but it depends on how you look at it. Star players usually don't like being benched, but it's also good to see someone else do something when you're tired, yeah.
Okay, I'll have the last question. I want you to motivate people out there who want to start playing rugby and basketball. I think you can do both do basketball and she'll do for rugby.
Obviously, basketball is an interesting sport. It's not as contact minded like our game.
But it's aggressive.
It's aggressive. It's an aggressive sport, as you've seen.
Yeah.
And I would encourage you guys to, like, watch those games. You're missing out on these girls, Yeah, that's it.
For me, I would advise anyone out there who'd like to play rugby, yeah, especially for the boys, please do it. Don't get discouraged. Even
And
if
the girls also, there's female rugby.
Yes, there is female rugby. I've
Yeah.
said for the boys first.
Yeah.
I'm also coming to the girls.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the boys, don't get discouraged by people like him. Maybe his size. Yeah, you can always manage. And then for the girls out there, one thing you should know is you're very few, and that makes you very special. Not everyone would want to play such a game because it looks aggressive and manly in a male-dominated society. So please go for it, and it will take you places, open doors for you, and definitely I know you'll love it. Thank you so much.
Wow, I've been inspired to play basketball. Can you imagine? I'm going to give it a shot. So yeah, guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for honoring my invitation and coming to my first episode of Up and Under. As you well know, it's going to be used to vote me to the Teens Crown team. We are proudly sponsored by the Vita Events and Victoria University. So once this video is published to the YouTube channel, if you want me to be part of the YouTube, what you're going to do is very few things. Can you imagine? I'm just going to send you a link, or they are going to share links between themselves. They're going to share links. You tap the link. Don't forget to subscribe. It's going to redirect you to YouTube. Subscribe. Then you like this video. When you like this video, you share. Keep sharing. Once I top on the likes, definitely I'm going to win and be part of the show. Who didn't want to see a fine guy like me on the show, honestly? Leticia, yes. Would you want to see a fine guy like me on the show? You can't wait. But you're not saying it with hype.
Can't wait for you.
Let's say it again. I can't see that. So yeah, after voting, please share. I need this. We are going to work together. I like working with people. I'm not a selfish person. I work with people. So please like. We are going to start voting on 1st September and we're going to end on 21st September. So we have 3 weeks of voting. Then in case you want to know how good I am, you're going to go and check out my articles on the Teens Crown website. I'll send you a link in case you want it. Just hit me up for the link, or it will be put down in the description of the YouTube channel. And yeah, peace.